Hi everybody, my name is Jelyse Dawson. I'm a proud Jenkins MBA alum, shout out to class of 2018, and the founder of Fusion Fitness by Jelyse. Whether you are an alum, current student, or prospective student, your world has been turned upside down these past few months. There's never been a better time to focus on your self-care and well-being. So these next 20 minutes are going to be all about you. I'm going to be taking you through a morning, afternoon, and evening fitness routine to calm your mind and strengthen your body. Let's go. Let's talk about your morning routine. Instead of rushing to check your phone or respond to emails, the first thing I'd like you to do is to stretch. Stretching in the morning decreases your stress, increases your blood flow, and relaxes your muscles. Let's get it. For neck rolls, start making smooth, easy circles with your neck. We carry a lot of tension here. Opposite direction. So this should feel really nice. A few more circles. Last time. Take your left ear towards your left shoulder and breathe deeply. Lift your head to neutral and turn to look over your left shoulder. Back to neutral. This time your right ear comes down to your right shoulder. Back to neutral, and now look over your right shoulder. Taking your shoulders up towards your ears and down your sides for shoulder rolls. We carry a lot of stress here. If you sit a lot, if you drive a lot, make sure to do some of these in between your day. Now putting your hands on your shoulders, making smooth, even circles with your elbows. Go the opposite direction. So here we are stretching out our trapezius muscles and our shoulders. Taking those shoulders through a full range of motion. Going into chest expansion. On your inhale, open your arms, exhale, hands together. Inhale as you open, exhale as you close. So here we are stretching the pectoralis muscles. These are the muscles in your chest. And on your inhale, shifting your gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale as you bring your head back to neutral. Going to hip circles, begin making circles with your hips, sending your hips to the side, back, the opposite side, and forward. You also will feel this in your hamstrings. Reverse it the opposite direction. Going into starfish abs, lift your hands up and start to bring your opposite hand and your opposite shin towards each other, warming up that core. A strong core is going to support good posture and good back health. Bring your knee towards your chest and make a circle. Then alternate your legs for hip flexor circles. Great if you're sitting all day at your desk. This is going to make your hip flexors flexible and long instead of them being short and tight. Forward leg swings. Grab a chair if you need it for balance. Swing your leg forward and backward in a smooth, fluid motion, with each rep gaining fuller range of motion. This is going to help you to keep these muscles loose and flexible so that you can do your daily activity. Now take it to the other side. lifting that leg up and swinging it back behind you. These dynamic exercises are great for your joints, and they also prepare your body for more strenuous exercises. After lunch, it's easy to fall into a slump and get tired. These exercises will elevate your heart rate and your energy levels. This first exercise is called karaoke. Great cardio booster. You're gonna start with your right foot, send your left foot behind, left foot out, right foot behind. Once you get the hang of that, bring your opposite hand to the opposite foot. Nice. You're gonna really feel this in your glutes and your hamstrings. Once you got the hang of it, add a little pep in your step. Really open up those arms, quick feet. I'm touching that toe right behind me. Now we're gonna go into shoulder taps and we're gonna work on your upper body. Grab a chair, stand in front of your chair so that your feet are about hip distance apart. Then place your hands on the chair, spreading out your fingertips. Send your right foot back and your left foot back into a plank. So here your shoulders are over your wrist and your body is in a diagonal shape. Once you get comfortable, begin placing the opposite hand on the opposite shoulder, like this. Just tap in the shoulder. Great job. Keep that core tight. So what that means is imagine that your belly button is sinking into the spine. That's going to really engage your core. And as you're sitting mostly at a desk these days, maybe you're working, maybe you're studying, whatever you're doing, you really want to make sure you strengthen that core because that's going to protect your low back and prevent any low back pain and also help with your posture. Great job. Keep those shoulder taps going. You're going to feel this all in your biceps and your triceps. We're going to go into plank walkouts. We're really going to focus on your core here. So just like you did before, come hip distance apart in front of your chair. Place your hands on your chair. Really spread out those fingers. Right foot back, left foot back to a plank. Now take your right foot out, right foot in, left foot in. You've got it. Plank walkouts. Same thing before. Keep that core tight. Keep it engaged. You determine how far you want to step over to the side. Right foot out, left foot out. Bring it back in. You're going to feel this all in your abdominal muscles. Breathe through it. And go at your pace. If this is too fast or if this is too slow, do what works for you. Keep it going. You're doing great. Now that most of us are spending most of our time inside, we're sitting a lot more. And when we sit, that makes our back kind of tight and it may end up hurting. Here's a great exercise for your low back. It's called cat-cow. So first I want you to come onto all fours. If your knees are feeling a little bit tense today, feel free to put a blanket, a towel, or you can even roll up your mat underneath your knees. The important thing is that your shoulders are right over your wrist. And you're going to spread your fingertips wide like this. Really press into those hands. Your hips are going to be right over your knees, and your knees are going to be open hip distance apart. And your spine is going to be neutral in line with your neck. Take a big inhale, flex the spine and look up. Exhale, round the spine and look down. Inhale to cow, exhale to cat. Really press into those fingertips as you do these exercises. So like I mentioned, we're sitting a lot. Your back is probably really tight And if you don't stretch out the spine, you may have some tension. So this is a great low impact exercise that you can do anytime during your day when you want to stretch out the spine a little bit. Give me a few more. Nice having you long. What have been cool seeing you from the jump. For your lower body, let's do some squat kicks. So just a few things. I know you probably have done a lot of squats before, but when we do our squats, we really want our weight to be in our heels. So just practice a few squats here. And what I like to do is in my shoes, I like to bring my toes off the ground to remind me to put my weight in the heels. The reason why we're sitting back to our heels is because we want to protect our knees. And if we don't do so, our knees will be kind of sore. So squat, kick, squat, and kick. As you squat, those feet are parallel. So your toes are pointing straight out. So really explode when you come into that kick. You're gonna feel this all in your lower body. Your glutes, your hamstrings, your quadriceps. And the great thing about these lower body exercises, it really helps to not only boost your heart rate, but it's also gonna give you some energy to get through your day. These exercises are great for you to do in between your meetings, in between those conference calls. So you've had a busy day and you're ready to wind down. Here's some exercises to help you fall asleep tonight. The first is called child's pose. So you're gonna start by bringing your big toes together, and if you'd like, you can put a towel or a blanket right over your heels, and then you're gonna sit back on your heels. And if you really wanna relax, you can get something like I'm using a bolster, or you can take some pillows or prop up some blankets or towels, and you can put those in between your knees. Then you're gonna slowly bring your torso down onto your pillows, your blankets, your mat, here into a supported child's pose. And just take some nice deep breaths in this pose. Slowly come onto one side like you're gonna take a nap. And once you find a comfortable position, just begin to close your eyes. And here in this legs up the wall pose, it allows the blood to circulate in the body differently than during your day. During the day, you're standing and you're sitting, and the blood flow is going one way. But here, with our legs elevated, the blood is going the opposite direction. And that's really good for your heart. Maybe with every exhale, see if you can sink a little bit deeper into the floor, releasing any tension, any stress, or any anxiety that you may be carrying in the body. What we're about to do is called a body scan. A body scan is a great exercise that you can do when you want to calm your mind and calm your body. So we're going to start by bringing the awareness to your toes. Visualize the space between your toes and ankles. Take a deep inhale in. And as you exhale, release any stress in that area. Now visualize the space between your ankles and your knees. Take a deep inhale in. And as you exhale, release any anxiety. Now visualize the space between your knees and your hips. Take a deep inhale in. And as you exhale, release any fatigue. Now visualize the space between your hips and your spine. Take a deep inhale in. And as you exhale, release any doubt. Now visualize the space between your spine and your heart. Take a deep inhale in. And as you exhale, release any stress. Now visualize the space between your fingertips and your wrist. Take a deep inhale in. And as you exhale, release any tension. Visualize the space between your elbows and your shoulders. Take a deep inhale in. And as you exhale, relax. Now visualize the space between your shoulders and your top of your head. Inhale in. And as you exhale, see if you can sink a little bit deeper into the mat. And just begin to notice your breath. Is the pace slow? Is your breath deep? Are you able to relax here in this posture? Breathing has so many benefits. It calms the mind, it calms the nervous system, and it relaxes the body. And as you breathe, you're also detoxifying the body. You're releasing stress hormones that may have built up during your day. Another thing you can do here in Legs Up the Wall is just bringing one knee closer in towards your head, interlacing your fingers behind you, and you'll feel this in your hamstrings. Release when you're ready, bringing the opposite leg towards you for head to knee pose. Breathing into the stretch and release. And when you're ready to come out of this pose, gently bend your knees, gliding your heels down on your wall. And see if you can slowly bring your knees into the chest and wrap your arms around your knees and maybe just side to side. Just feel how good this is for your back, for your spine, for your low back. It almost feels like you're giving yourself a massage. And slowly come onto one side like you're going to take a nap. And use the palm that's closest to the floor to press you up to a seated position. And that's Legs Up the Wall, a great exercise to calm your mind, to calm your body, and to get you ready for bed. Wow, you did such a great job today. I'm so proud of you. You took the first step for putting your health first and putting your self-care first. But look, the clock is ticking. Join me on my website for weekly workouts, whether you're into yoga, cardio, strength and conditioning, and I also have special classes for those of you who still have to get up and work every day. Visit me online at www.fusionfitnessbyjelyse.com. Go Pack!